Okay, so it wasn't the best kept secret. Paw Patrol is coming to Chessington World of Adventures in 2026, replacing Mexicana. Of course, the 1.4-acre site will become the first of its type in the UK and does spark a bit of interest as well, as it does mean Merlin are working with Nickelodeon to bring Paw Patrol to Chessington. Let's have a quick look through the press statement and what they've said and what we can expect, which will start this year. There is a new adventure coming to Chessington World of Adventures, Pup-tastic. It's aimed at 2 to 5-year-olds, plus the family as well, but it is aimed at a younger audience. Of course, this will be the UK's first and only area themed to Paw Patrol that we have. Now, it is important to remember this because obviously Blackpool Pleasure Beach do have a Nickelodeon area, which would imply they won't be able to add Paw Patrol at any point. And this will launch in spring 2026. However, there are some other things coming this year. So Pups at Play, Chessington World Adventures, and the Pups Ready to Meet, so it's basically a meet and greet, will start during the May half term. There will be a room as well in the hotel, and of course there'll be an autumn adventure running between the 3rd and 26th of September. Not too many details on it quite yet, but that will certainly be coming. Now, families will be able to enjoy Paw Patrol Pups in Adventure Bay. So that's effectively the area we're getting in this 1.4-acre old Mexicana site. Ready to save the day in an incredible new land packed with 4 spectacular rides, including a brand new My First roller coaster. In the UK's first and only Paw Patrol land, they do get that in quite a lot. You can race with Chase, soar in the clouds with Skye, and make a splash with Zuma, and fire up the fun with Marshall. And that's not all. It will be the ultimate adventure for the whole family. Now, this image here does give you a slightly better indication of what the rides will be like. My First coaster looks very much like Octonauts, to be honest with you. You've then got helicopters in the sky. You've got a water-based ride going around one of the main towers, and of course the re-themed jungle bus, which will be making its appearance in this land, making up 4 rides. Now then, what do we think? I think it's important to remember first that Chessington does have to move with the times. Mexicana has looked very, very tired, and it is disappointing. It is gutting to see it completely collapse to nothing, but Scorpion Express could not be rescued. And I'm not sure I would class that as my first roller coaster, given the age of it and how rough it was. We also have to remember that Chessington don't actually have a dedicated children's area. This is a family theme park. It does have a few rides, things like Gruffalo and obviously Elmer's, Tiny Truckers and things like that, but nothing sort of concentrated in one area like you get at most family parks, i.e. Portons Park with Peppa Pig, Alton Towers with CBeebies, or indeed Blackpool Pleasure Beach with Nickelodeon Land. So I think it is actually needed. I don't want to see the park go all the way down the IP route going forward. I fear they will, but I don't want to see that. And hopefully it does open the gates for other things to happen. Now, I know people want thrill rides. I think it is worth mentioning that Jumanji was the last big thing to open at Chessington, really big thing to open at Chessington. And that was 3 rides, 1.2 meters, all aimed at family thrills, with Mandrill Mayhem, the first coaster, obviously, which took riders upside down. So it is important to remember that actually pure family investment in family rides hasn't really happened in a couple of years now. I think we have Barrel Bailout, but I class that more as a family ride, and even a tugboat coming from somewhere else as well. So I think it is a good thing to do. We do have Minecraft coming in 2027, but hopefully the coaster that's coming with that will be a little bit more adult themed than a 2 to 5-year-old land. What do you think though? Paw Patrol coming to Chessington in 2026, ready for the spring opening. Leave your comments below.